playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. 1 game to determine the national championship. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Scanning the field. It's Reed. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. It's complete downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On the ground, it's Moss. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback drops back. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he's tackled after the catch. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle, but first down. The Aggies come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
7th play of the drive coming up. Press coverage now from the secondary. Caught behind the line. It's Owens. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. And the Aggies come to the line with first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense facing second and goal. Dropping back. It's Reed. And it's caught. Touchdown, Aggies. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kurt.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
And the point after is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out, it's Henderson. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. guys up front lined up. It's first down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. And he's brought down at the 16. We've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going a pick six last time out here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Going for a big play downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Can he get there on the ground? And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Aggies come to the line in a hurry-up. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
Here comes a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it second and medium. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back. It's Reed. Receiver makes the catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's third down and short. You trust your back in the line to be able to pick up the first down, and he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the first down.
And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Offense facing a second and 10. Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And that is no good. And the lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chip in away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Muhammad. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Quick completion to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
They'll take a deep shot. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot on what will be the final play of the first quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Reed. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's another positive game here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And the Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run it. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
I I'll tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Grab behind the line. It's Muhammad. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Snags a quick throw. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. 6-yard gain sets up a third and 4.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Shotgun formation here on third down. Oh, that one's picked off. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Gonna run it. It's Henderson. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
To the air, it's Howard. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. defense with more pre-snap movement. Throws a rocket toward the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
To throw, it's Howard. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it's good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Smith. That's good for 1st down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. The Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Breaking free at midfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Offense in hurry-up mode. Handoff here from the shotgun. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And the Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, A&M. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires this one deep middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Buckeyes are going to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking to scramble. Slides down, will avoid the tackle. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Back to pass. It's Howard. Quick throw caught over the middle. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The pass rush closing in. Receiver makes the grab, and he scores. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, they roll the dice here, call that play, and it works out. They get points on the board. They cut into the lead. Now you got a ton of momentum going in at halftime to make some adjustments and come out feeling that you can come back and win this game.
PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Aggies will kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Henderson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That puts them on top in the second half. Championship game, and there is nobody you can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, we're on the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
BAT puts him up 3. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And he lofts it deep over the middle. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Ball sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run here, lets it go. He's picked for a third time tonight. Brought down after a short return to the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. Now the Aggies come to the line in the hurry up. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Coming up, second down and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense is still clicking. And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And they heave it deep downfield. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Going the other way, can they stop him? Inside the 40. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
No huddle now for the offense. Scanning the field. It's Reed. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made on the sidelines. It's a short gain, but enough to move the sticks. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Caught near the sticks. It's Muhammad. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This quarterback on fire today.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
PAT is good, so it's an 11-point lead, 35-24. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Henderson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick in the very first play. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to pass. It's Howard. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Back to throw again. Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go. He pulls it in for a big gain. An explosive play, moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38. The Buckeyes pick up enough for a 1st down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. The Aggies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Defense is coming after him. With the catch, it's Moss. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. Loose ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. 2nd down after that previous play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
crucial. Third down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Off target with the throw. Incomplete. They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against his secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Nice grab. It's Muhammad.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. And the Aggies looking to run some tempo here. Back to throw. It's Reed. It's caught. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The offense going with the hurry up.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Try and muscle for the first down. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Solid tackle, able to get him down.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tough running there, breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. To throw, it's Reed. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Well, here we go, Chris. Late in the game, national championship, and it's 3rd and goal. It's a great opportunity for this offense. You know that defense is expecting pass. Maybe you trick them. Maybe you rely on that offensive line in the back to try to get it in, maybe with a draw play.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. And the call is a quarterback sneak. Ball carrier tackled there. This can be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense, touchdown, A&M. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
PAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The sure hands. It's Henderson. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Back to throw. It's Howard. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
And the back now goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Mbuka. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday at our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
To the air, it's Howard. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. Just trying to get rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down. Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Sambuca. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. The clock is stopped.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Second down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Running with purpose. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Grab near the sticks. It's Moss. Breaks loose at the 40. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Well, a big chunk play to pick up the first down. Now, don't get me wrong, he went out of bounds, but by getting that first down, new set of downs, continue to milk that clock and try to get this win.
And the defense will take time out to stop the clock. 20 seconds remaining. Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And the defense calls time to stop the clock with just 16 seconds left.
Well, I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Trying to find room. It's Moss. And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock.
Now they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend to get across that first down mark, but he's going to be a couple of yards short. Good job by the defense of having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do to bring him down.
Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on fourth down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Now, he didn't make it. He's going to be tackled short of the marker. A huge stop by this defense on fourth down. They get the football back here in this tight game. They need to score quickly here, try to dial up some big plays. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to